Okay, so if you've ever been shopping for a camera online, you've probably seen this. It's a store with a very professional looking website with a price that's just a little bit better than every other store out there. But here's the thing, in the camera world, these stores that have pricing that sounds too good to be true, well, they are. So today, in the spirit of protecting you and, well, us, I'm going to explain what's going on here, how these stores work, and how to avoid what is kind of a scam in the camera gear space, including how these stores bait and switch you with slippery tactics and pricing. Oh, if we haven't met yet, I'm Ken. I'm an amateur photographer learning photography right here along with you. I'm also the founder of the Big Photo Hunt, which is arguably the world's most friendly photography community. It's really friendly. Any other electronics device that you want, like let's say you want to go buy a hot dog toaster, which is a brilliant piece of machinery. You put the hot dog, the bun in it, toast it all at once. I can go buy that wherever I want. Birthday ideas, by the way. But when it comes to camera gear, you need to buy from a trusted source or you're probably going to get hosed. So in order to explain all this, I want to give you a quick background of how the camera gear space works. And this is important because cameras at a product, everywhere you go, typically looks the same. And the prices are all basically within the same range at every store. Then on the other side are stores selling what's called gray market gear. And this took me forever to understand, like, why couldn't I just go buy a gray market camera? What's the big deal? I save a couple $100, I get the camera now. And that's a legitimate question because the cameras, they're real. They're made by the same manufacturers, Sony, Canon, Nikon, Fujifilm, and the parts inside, they're not counterfeit. There's no counterfeit sensors. There's not fake internal parts. The difference though, and this will impact your journey if you buy one of these, is the path that these cameras take to enter the marketplace. And I want to be totally clear here. Some photographers knowingly buy gray market gear. They're happy with their purchases. But when people think they're going out and buying an authorized camera and then they find out later that they didn't, that's when the problems pop up. And to really help you understand this, I want to share the paths that an authorized camera takes to get into the market, and then I'll show you how an unauthorized camera enters the market. First, so you've got a manufacturer like Canon, Sony, Nikon, Fujifilm, whomever. They sell their inventory to authorized distributors in a specific region. Distributors then sell this gear to authorized retailers. And then the retailer sells it to you. And this comes with a regional manufacturer warranty, local service eligibility, so you can get your camera serviced where you are and like you don't have to go somewhere 4,000 miles away. Firmware support, and recall qualification. So if the camera line has a problem, you're eligible to get your camera fixed for free. And this is the ecosystem that most people think they're buying into when they go out and they spend $3,000, $5,000 on a really nice camera body. Here's how the unauthorized path works. This is the gray market camera. So as I mentioned with the authorized path, camera gear is sold to specific regions, and the prices are a little bit different depending on where in the world the camera goes. So the same camera could be cheaper to you if you buy it in Hong Kong, in Europe, or in Japan. So these gray market sellers, they say, oh, let's go get some of these cheaper cameras from another country and then sell them here in the States or wherever. So they have someone go out. They have a third party who is not authorized by the manufacturer, and they go out and they go buy the cameras for this store. And the manufacturer, again, Sony, Canon, Nikon, whoever, they have no relationship with this sale whatsoever. So they have no obligation to support it. So then this gray market retailer, they get the camera and they saved a bunch of money. They got it, and now they're going to sell it to you. And they may call it things. They may call it like an import model. Or instead of offering a manufacturer warranty, they offer a store warranty. And oftentimes they require a phone call with you to finalize pricing, which I'll get into in a minute because that's the top of all these slippery tactics. And you'd really never notice anything if you didn't know. It's the same box, same branding, same performance, same model number. The difference is in the intangibles. All right, I gotta slow down a little bit. Just don't it's not until something breaks, you go to register it, you need service, or you try to resell the camera. That's when you get dinged really hard. And here's what all this means to you as the consumer. First of all, the manufacturers, they won't honor any warranty. The second part is that you may not be getting what you think you're getting. The batteries, they could be third party. There could be missing accessories or items, and the manuals, they could all be in another language. And then the third part of this is that after the sale, support and communication, it pretty much disappears fast. Once they have your money, then all of a sudden, all the policies apply. You're gonna run into restrictive return policies, restocking fees, very small warranties with hoops that you have to jump through. Once the sale is done, you're really not that important to them. And at the end of the day, you've got a camera that's not warranted, so if you need it fixed, it could cost you hundreds or thousands of dollars. The third-party batteries that you got, they could go bad, and then you have to buy new batteries for hundreds of dollars. And if you try to sell it in the future, that's where you really get hit, because no one really wants one of these cameras. Here's how you can tell if you're dealing with one of these vendors. The first thing you'll notice is that the price is way lower than anyone out there. And oftentimes they'll say, call for pricing. This has happened to me before. I got really excited about a good deal. This was years ago. Wow, much smarter. Not that smart, but after I get burned a couple times. And then what you often find is that, oh, the offer you saw online, well, that's out of stock. So you're upgraded to a more expensive model. The second thing you'll notice is that the cameras are part of these too good to be true bundles. They've got all these things, extra batteries, filters, tripods, cleaning kits. It's all for free. A lot of them are third-party junk. The third thing you'll notice is that there's all kinds of confusion about the warranty. You'll see signs like warranty included, but it's not clear whose warranty it is. But you'll never see the words manufacturer warranty explicitly stated anywhere. And the one tactic that drives me crazy, but you'll notice it, is this pressure and sense of urgency. There's only 2 left. You gotta buy today. Price is going up fast. Fast talking reps. And who knows, there may just be a camera out there that you really want that is some kind of deal and you don't care. I mean, get it, right? But otherwise, if you are buying gear, take a look at authorized manufacturer representative retailers. In the States, the 2 biggest that I love are B&H Photo and Adorama. They're both in New York City, but they're online as well. I know I have a lot of viewers in the UK, so they're Wex, Park Camera, and I've heard that MPB might be a good option. I didn't know they were a retailer. I thought they're like a trade, buy and sell used gear. I've had mixed experiences with organizations like them. I never actually bought or sold anything from MPB, but there was one of their competitors here in the States that I did once, and I sent them my camera, and like it was a total bait and switch. It gave me a price, and then when they got it, they said, no, this is the price. I actually just took my camera back. I said, give it back, and I sold it on eBay. So do your homework. It's not worth it to save a few $100s, pounds, euros, whatever. It's just gonna cost you more money down the road, a lot more angst. We don't need any more angst in our lives right now. So check, is the store an authorized dealer? Is the warranty manufacturer backed? Are prices consistent with the rest of the market? Do they force phone calls to talk about pricing? And are the return policies nice and boring? And if you're buying a camera and you want to know whether or not that camera brand works for the type of genre of photography you're into, I created this video up here with real data showing what Big Photo Hunt members are using their cameras for. And I'll see you on the Big Photo Hunt.